Happy holidays to everybody out there.
Almost.
Thanksgiving coming up tomorrow, and I'll tell you what, it's just, let me tell you what I'm thankful for.
2 o'clock.
2:06.
2:12. We already
today.
Dibs, I'm telling you right now, if you dig your feet in,
Steiny,
I'll be defiant.
You can be as defiant as you want to be. You could leave now.
Don't tempt him.
But I know this. You got nowhere to go except home to a dog that you can't stand. So
I love my dog.
We do have somewhere to go.
Okay.
I love my dog. Welcome, Larry Krueger and Dan Dibley.
That ain't right.
Yes, sir.
What kind of dog you got, Steiny?
It's like a lab retriever.
She
mix.
is the absolute best. She completes me, this dog. She and I have a kinship.
White lab, brown lab, dark
She's a
lab?
golden.
Golden. Ah, golden.
She is red like the head.
Golden retriever. I have a golden retriever.
She's beautiful.
She's not a retriever, but she's kind of.
She
has retriever tendencies, though.
See, the golden retriever shed more than the lab.
She
sheds a little bit.
Untrained and untethered. She's an open book. If she saw you, she would bark at you, growl at you, and then go two paws up on you and lick you like you were the last lollipop on earth.
Very friendly.
Very affectionate. She loves the dibber.
Well, I wonder where that part came from, because I was with you like the first few characteristics, like, yeah, that's Steiny, just gonna yell at you, growl at you,
Yeah, no doubt,
and then jump on you and lick you. I don't know where she learned that.
Well,
yeah, seriously.
Secretly, deep down, Steiny's full of love, and he doesn't ever want you to know that because he's got this gruff exterior.
Oh no!
And I'm down on Draymond and this and that.
No, I'm a softie.
Steiny is as soft as it comes.
Big old teddy bear.
He's a sweetheart.
Ask my youngest daughter, who I've never disciplined in my entire life.
You?
In fact, more like vice versa.
I mean,
she tells me what to do.
I saw it when she was 2 years old.
Yeah.
Steiny and I were walking through his own living room, and this is going back now maybe 15 years. And we walked by in front of the TV without any comment. There was no eye contact. And this young lady looked up and said, "No, Daddy." And he was like, I didn't say anything. "No, Daddy." And it was like, okay.
How many kids do we have between us? Now, I have 4.
Among us.
Among us, sorry.
10. Not counting Evan's...
TBD.
I have 4.
TBD.
I have 3.
You have
that
3.
we know of.
7.
You have
I got 3.
You have 4,
counting.
Larry?
I have 4.
I got 3 not done.
You guys.
Yeah.
Evan?
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, you know what?
0.
Well, you know
we
it.
have to
That's-
call
yeah,
the greater
Precisely.
Salem area.
Yeah,
That's
I have
still-
lived around the country.
That
as far
still
as I
gets
know.
us to 10, which could win a bet. John has this bet.
What?
He says it's his Thanksgiving Day miracle bet. He's got 4 receivers in tomorrow's games that have to combine for 600 yards.
Oh, that's right.
But, 2 guys get 200. There can be a laggard. So if it was like, hey, you guys need 10 kids among the 4 of you, and you have 0, we still got it.
Still time.
I'm calling it the Turkey Day Miracle. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Terry McLaurin, Ayuk, combined for 600 yards or more, plus 45,000.
Oh, my God.
How much
you got
you
a
throw
shot.
on it?
You got a shot.
Yeah, so they usually average 150.
You put $10 on it, that's $4.5 grand right
You know
there.
what you need?
Yeah.
You need Devin Witherspoon and Tariq Woolen like bump into each other in the pregame, and then you might have a
Well,
shot.
you can go for 60, but Terry Mack can go for, $160 against the Cowboys somehow, some way.
CeeDee Lamb's been
Garbage time.
hot, right?
I think that
awesome, man.
McLaurin is the big X factor
That's
to
what
me
John said.
because
Yeah.
Dallas's
What you guys-
defense has been good. CeeDee Lamb has been like $120 getting out of bed, and
Yeah.
Ayuk has been fantastic. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, sneaky, has been one of the top 5 receivers all year. So for me, it comes down to
Scary
McLaurin
Terry.
against
Well, you
because-
might be able to get garbage time points with McLaurin, right? Because Dallas is probably going to win that game.
You'd think.
Yeah, but the
So
problem is
they'll be throwing it in the second half.
wham, bam, here I am on his back. No one's been sacked more than Sam Howell. So you worry about Houston and, who's
Nobody's throwing for more yards than Sam Howell either.
Right, it's because he has to, because they aren't very good. They can't run the ball, and they're always trailing in games.
Yeah, but that's what he needs. He needs yards.
No, you're right. But Dallas's D has been, really good other than the Niner game.
Well, Washington's
So-
also quietly been in a lot of games. Like, they haven't won a bunch of them,
Right.
but they've
Good point.
been hanging around. So.
Seriously. And they couldn't beat the Giants.
Tommy DeVito. I mean,
seriously.
right off his mom's couch.
Inagata
and-
Davida?
Thank you.
That's good
Hey,
too.
Who woke him up?
Is there
Oh my God! Checkout time. It's 11:30 at the motel.
He's got 4 minutes left.
Seriously, knock on Steiny's door. Excuse me, sir. You gotta go. I'm trying here, ma'am.
any chance Sam Howell's
Housekeeping.
not in our league right now?
He is, I believe, Lucas's quarterback.
Lucas got
Yeah.
it.
So
Okay.
sorry, Steiny.
I got
Lucas also
problems.
has
Lucas is the commissioner and dominant in this league.
he's
right?
got Guy
funny how that
Charbonneau,
works.
the
Yeah.
Seahawks backup too, this backup running back for Seattle.
He always
Glass
seems
of
like he
Charbonnet?
gets. That's the only thing in playing that we have. What?
whatever.
It's a 14-team league.
Yep.
Yeah.
It makes like waivers just like don't even bother with
Especially when you have
waivers.
17 bench spots.
Well,
Thanks, Luke.
I've lost 3 quarterbacks. I'm down to Dorian Finney-Smith
Well,
as my quarterback.
it's actually Dorian
Seriously.
Thompson Robinson is who you have.
Yeah,
Yes,
Finney
sorry.
Smith is with the
Yeah.
man.
Oh, that's right.
No
But
wonder you're struggling.
yeah, I'm 7-4.
One of them's a good
Oh,
three-point
well,
shooter.
Yeah, and you are.
Maybe you're not struggling. Excuse me, I've
you
confused
against
that.
me this
It's-
week?
It's me that's struggling. Yeah,
No,
probably.
your team stinks. Your
Krueger
team was a
No,
get well
no,
soon
no.
for me last week.
That's because I did.
Light him up.
It was a bad week. It was a bad week.
Of course.
I mean, but you had a huge week.
I've had the
bad
same week
season.
I've had every week. My team is legit. Don't look at my record. My record is unsightly, but my point total. Your team, you're fading. Your team is Michael Crabtree.
I know.
Steiny. You're running a fade route.
But that's solely because of the quarterback position.
4 weeks ago, you were bumping your gums about, you were doing press conferences and you were boasting about this and touting that. Your team you're on the way out.
I got
You will not make
Kirk
the playoffs.
Cousins, Daniel Jones. I picked up Zach Wilson, who just got hurt.
That's smart.
Well,
Deshaun Watson.
by a bench.
4 quarterbacks that I've gone through. But you know what? I'm like Kyle Shanahan. Just give me somebody and I'll win.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I don't know about
Well, it's
that.
like Dibs' team. I mean, you're kind of like the
Better
Niners.
hope I don't get a Brock Purdy.
Try to outsmart everyone with
Who does have Brock
13
Purdy in our
personnel.
league?
You're playing 3 tight ends,
Yeah,
right?
13 personnel. I was playing 3 tight ends, and then I got rid of Dalton Knox. And now that I don't have Dallas Goedert anymore, I'm going to more of a classic 12 personnel.
Okay.
Or 21, actually, with the 2 running backs and the
Look
1
at
wide
you.
receiver.
I mean, you're
and
not afraid to go pro two style.
you know
pro
what?
Style,
I will
two
go
backs.
pro style, and I prefer to go 11 personnel.
I'd like to see you
And-
go with a fullback. and really go
that's
pro.
one running
you know.
back and 1 tight
I think
end.
Juszczyk is
Yeah,
out
I've
there.
taught you well.
Yeah.
My fantasy team is basically I should run 1 personnel, which is Tyreek Hill. Just get Tyreek the ball, and all the rest of you just do what you can to stay the heck out of the way.
By the way, Purdy is Willard. He's Willard has Purdy in our league.
Oh, I thought it was
But he doesn't
Chris.
start him.
Chris O'Donnell or O'Connell.
Ocon piece.
Yeah, exactly.
He
Yeah.
doesn't start him?
I don't think so. I mean, Larry's
doesn't have
making
the
stuff
guts.
up. Larry's trying to
No,
transition.
no.
it.
John told me in my ear Purdy is a Willard, product.
Well,
He's on the bench
his team
for
is
Willard.
named after Brock, but he couldn't get him. He's a little late to the party.
Yeah.
His team's also in trouble.
Brock-a-doodle-doo.
Hope he's listening.
Yeah, your team is solid. You're going to make the playoffs.
The genitals,
and
yeah.
I hate to praise JT Lucan, a guy who I all but, ushered into adulthood.
JP?
That's a story for another day.
John Paul,
Yeah, John Tall.
Mm-hmm.
He's very tall. John Tall Lucan.
one with the mustache.
He's 6'3". That's what we call him. But
I thought so JP?
it's JP.
I'm 6'5". but
Yes, JT, he's John Tall.
Classic.
His team
His
is
hands on his
guy.
wallet.
Gotta
his team is
clarify his height.
also very good. Yeah.
So you're Matt's matchless
I
team.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't come
If
up
I
with a
lose
team
this week,
name.
I've got
Lucas-
Mahomes. You got Zach Wilson. If I lose this week, I'm
Well, I'm not going to have Zach Wilson.
Just like draft night, he auto.
I'm going to I'll get Finney Smith in there.
Well,
or
don't
I'll
get me started, Evan, on what happened on draft
Well, you're
night.
still in the league, so I'm glad you hung around because I know
All
after
right, you're
draft day it was-
listening.
You do a
couldn't get my
Matt
money
Steinmetz
back.
walk out of
Evan.
the studio.
You got Taylor Swift's
You're
boyfriend.
listening to
on this.
95.7 The Game, KGMZ FM.
You really are.
At HD1 San Francisco. Always live on the free Odyssey app. Twitch and YouTube powered by First NorCal Credit Union. One of the things what Thursday meeting was that? It was a few Thursdays back.
Yeah.
Hegan said something like, cross-arm is just, it's free. It's free flowing, You got it. Yeah. If you're not feeling it, just,
And go long, you cut it short. I mean,
Yeah.
just whatever you're feeling.
that's all.
Steiny.
Sounds like a guy wants to run to the
He's
parking
got
lot.
1 foot in, 1 foot out.
But now it's like.
Are you
it's
barding,
like-
by the way?
Now it's like Mr. Hand. It's like now we're on
Our time. Exactly. But when you think about it
I've been doing both.
from a selfless standpoint, if you know that this quarter hour, 2 to 2:15, is the highest rated hour for me, and I'll show you a picture of my baby because it's that important to me. Look at this, Steiny.
Is that what you're calling it these days?
Well, now I would make a self-effacing joke
Look
like
at that baby.
I don't want to see any more pictures of your freaking baby.
So
I got a bunch of pictures of this baby, and it's because of this quarter hour that I can afford diapers.
how do we know that if I don't walk out of here right now, ratings don't double?
Because they don't. We've seen it.
I don't think he's walked out enough to know yet. I think we need some more
I think
data.
there's a decent sample of him walking
Need
out.
some more
Dude,
data.
if you take Bart today, I hope you get the same guy that, Barted in with me from the creek who stood up in the car and said, "Nobody F with me." It's like, dude, really? Put his hands in the air. "Nobody F with me."
Right.
All right.
Is he a Seahawk? Was he going to be playing for Seattle tomorrow?
I don't know, but he was inbound. He was going inbound.
He
So
was
maybe
inbound.
he wasn't going
And
outbound.
did you decide to F with him just on
I
principle?
mean, I just started laughing and shaking my head like, come on, bro. Seriously.
I am a big move to the next car guy. I don't need anybody. You know, and God love him. God love him. But I just do your thing. I'll move to the next car.
Well, unless, of course, there's Bart
You're
performers.
non-confrontational at this point.
Exactly. Hey, by the way, I'd like to start a new. I was thinking about this as I drive home. This is not for nothing. Everybody says I'm heartless. Well, not everybody. So I'm driving home. Hey, Lucas. All right, I'm not going to tell you. Let me tell you what I'm not going to tell you. The skateboarders are going to be disappointed. Here's my thing. You know how when you drive on Embarcadero and you go by Justin Herman Plaza?
Yeah.
But then across into the middle where they skateboard?
Right.
These guys are unreal. Have you ever seen these skateboarders?
Yeah.
They're unreal.
Decent. They're decent.
They got skill.
I throw them a few bucks.
Oh, it's good.
I throw them some money.
The down payment for the meth.
Because you're
Oh, boy.
there's no way they're doing what they're doing on meth. There's no way.
There's no way they're doing it without it being
I was
on
going to
meth.
say, you can make the argument actually it enhances their
Come
ability.
on. No.
No, they're incredible.
I know a couple of, not those skateboarders, but I know a couple in that demographic and of that ilk, and they're not on the meth.
No,
They
you
might
can't be
be
on that. It's like
They might be dabbling in the lettuce.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably no Shaun Whites in there, but there's a couple guys who know what they're doing.
There's some Sean
Anyway,
Greens.
you get to enjoy them for 2 to 3 to 5 minutes
Look
when
at
you're stuck
Steiny
in
trying
traffic.
to paint the picture like it's the freaking X Games or something. Come on.
I'm just saying.
Well, have you ever tried to get on a
I'm just
skateboard?
saying. I'm watching them. I'm on my way home. I'm in traffic, and
Did
I'm
you
thinking,
guys-
you know what? Thank you. These guys are good.
Did you guys have a
Here's
skateboard?
$3.
A skateboard phase?
Had a longboard.
I was on a Big Banana in 1978.
Oh, look at you.
For sure. Yeah. So before the
what do you
skateboard
think?
became
That's
the
tough.
skateboard.
I seriously, I was like 12, maybe 11. I had was it something Peralta? It was sweet.
Johnny?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. Killer Santa Cruz board. Then I had a Peralta. Big on my trucks. I like to talk. I was talking a lot of trucks
Hot Wheels?
back in the day. But now, not as much anymore. I got rid of that thing. I tried
Once
to buy
the
my kid.
skateboard became an airborne device, I was out. Like once you got into, being able to ollie and like we're gonna jump and
Slide down rails. And
right. When it was a mode of transportation, I was in on skateboarding. And that's what it was in 1978 when I would skateboard from my house to the Marin Pizza Pub in San Rafael and play video games. I would steal quarters from my dad and skateboard down. The skateboard was a mode of transportation. But once, these
It
kids...
is now, too. There are guys with motorized skateboards.
True. But what Steiny's talking about are people who are doing
Tricks.
Up
yeah,
steps
tricks
and down
spins
railings
all
and
these-
stuff.
And the fact that you take Embarcadero to get to the Bay Bridge is more troubling than your assessment of skateboarding.
Carpool. With carpool.
You do casual carpool?
I have a
No, 'cause
sticker.
you can get on right at the last.
I'll go Embarcadero.
last
I'm
entrance.
not afraid to go Embarcadero.
Embarcadero's gotten better. Shut up, Steinmetz. Yeah, Embarcadero I'd stay away from.
What do you do, Dibs? You wind through the city, a little left,
I
little
do
right,
a wind
little
through.
left,
Yeah,
little
I don't
right?
do battery. I do the
APEC conference
I take
route, or what?
yeah, exactly. I go down front and then do a little. I don't think it's Stewart, but it's Maine. Maine to
Yeah,
Harrison
eventually I
and
cut
up.
left
Yeah.
and go to Embarcadero, and then
You're very
But
efficient.
right at the old Gordon Biersch. Remember the old Gordon
Yes,
Biersch?
Of course, yeah.
It's a great
That's
spot.
where you would turn right to go onto the freeway.
That's Harrison. Yeah,
Yeah, I go past that.
right.
And then
Because you
it's-
have the.
Oh, wait a
sticker.
second. So you're going the
Carpool
carpool lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, the backside. The back.
Well, because
lane.
he's got
Exactly.
that electric car sticker that he rolls with.
Look
yeah,
at you.
Yeah,
He's doing the right thing for the environment.
Well,
Well,
but
he's
I took
a
Bart-
1%.
allegedly.
I took Bart during APEC.
Okay.
I will take Bart again.
You got a Tesla?
It's going to have
No.
to.
No.
Come on.
Hybrid.
You got a Leaf? What do you? What's
He used
your,
to have a Leaf.
What's your?
I'm actually driving.
What's your battery
It's a VW
vehicle?
Volkswagen.
Okay.
But it was originally the original Volkswagen was supposed to be Susan's car, but she ended up not having to commute at the same time. I had to start commuting.
Gotcha. So you made the
became my
intelligent,
car.
just
Right.
It's the nicest car I've ever had
There you go.
because I never needed a nice car.
My other car is a Tahoe, and then I came into the old lot at
Chevy?
over on
Battery,
Sansom
yeah.
Battery, and I thought
No chance.
not the right car for
No
this
chance.
No, it's the reason why Guru generally has got the caddy
Man.
always in the lot because you don't want to mess around in there. It's a labyrinth, kind of like occasionally San Francisco. But honestly, yesterday get out of the city over to Oakland, I had to go out to Moraga. It took me like an
look at
hour and
you.
a half
That's
to get to
Dibber
Moraga.
country.
It's amazing that you made it out of the mean streets of Moraga and you're back here today.
It was.
I gave him a pass. I let the people know he was coming.
Is that where your set is in Moraga?
I had to, yeah. When I throw it up, I had to navigate a couple of bullet holes and pretty much paper airplanes being thrown in my car.
Yeah.
I was out there for St. Mary's, but
Basketball?
yeah,
Nice.
The McKeon Center, right? Or
used to be McKeon, University Credit Union Pavilion now.
I am definitely catching a St. Mary's game this year.
We got to go.
I know.
That Gonzaga matchup is always fun.
Big Randy Bennett.
Rivalry
fan.
game, kind of like one we got tomorrow, right?
Who's St. Mary's rival
He's
game?
trying to transition, but Steiny.
Who is-
Won't let him.
he's talking about Niners Seahawks.
No,
of course,
Who's
of course.
St. Mary's rival?
Gonzaga. Yeah, Gonzaga. It
All right.
should be Santa Clara, but it's not. And it could be USF, but it's not.
It used to be USF, right? Way
Right.
back?
Well,
But-
just logistically, but for men's basketball, since the two top teams in WCC, it's always Gonzaga. They win it most years, and then St. Mary's has snuck in conference title here and there, kind of like the last 11 trips. Niners sneaking a win or two against.
That's funny. By the way, speaking of
that was
Gonzaga,
just so
How
inflammatory.
does Randy
earlier.
Bennett get all those international players?
Pipeline.
he was the original pipeline.
I know, seriously. I wonder how he established that.
He found one.
Patty Mills.
Daniel Kickert?
Oh, well,
Or was
yeah.
Patty Mills first? Or
Well,
was it
Patty Mills is the
Kickert?
first NBA Australian,
Yeah.
but they had
But the original
Dellavedova.
Australian
Dellavedova.
was only
Jock
an Australian.
Landale.
Omar Samhan, where is he from?
I got terrible.
He was
I think,
He was a
San
local
Mateo- I
guy.
think he's from
Local
San
guy.
Ramon.
He was a
yeah.
Bay Area guy.
Villanova
Yeah.
knows him though. Yeah, he used to terrorize him.
I'll leave you this one. It's a big fella about Omar Samhan. I laugh every time I hear his name. He was really good in college, right?
Yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah. Did the Warriors bring him in for a tryout or something?
We were out one night with Travis Schlenk, who is was a front office guy. And
Is he still?
No. This is back when he was with the Warriors
I know,
in his
but-
front office.
okay.
He's with Washington now.
Oh, he is.
St. Mary's beat somebody in the first round. Dana goes to Schlenk. I figured out who you should draft. He's like, I know who the Warriors
Dana?
should go out.
The big fella.
And Schlenk's like, who? He's like, no, dude, seriously, this guy's a game changer. Schlenk goes, who? And he goes, Omar Sammons. Just to this day, because he wasn't very athletic.
No.
But he is a smart player.
Good college player,
Yes.
but not.
Yeah,
He's a big man, though. The Warriors needed a big man.
This is what I mean about our guy. This is what he did. This is what he said to
30-12
me the
in the
other
first
day.
round.
This is our guy Dana. It was after the Warriors Oklahoma City game. He goes, "Hey, I told you that guy hologram is good." Meaning Chet Holmgren.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
All right, gents. Well, listen, I got to get to. I got some turkey to buy.
You're not buying turkey.
Yeah, or is it ham?
You didn't order it? If you didn't order it, man, I don't know.
I got
No,
it.
he's
fine for
solo
himself.
with the dog. He's getting
Not yet.
turkey
Not yet.
cold cuts.
We are celebrating
Are
a
you
small
going,
one
are you going
tonight.
Butterball? I mean, you got a game plan here?
Somebody's got
Colt
a game plan.
McKivitz told me yesterday Butterball is his turkey of choice.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Butterball. They inject it with butter.
Yeah, that's spoken like a good offensive line.
That's McKibben's special.
No doubt. Hey, Steiny, have a great Thanksgiving.
Yes,
and,
sir.
I guess we'll see you back on Monday.
Yes, I want everybody out there to be safe. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Good job, Evan. Have a great one, everybody.